Hi ladies, this is Martika and I'd like to share with you my latest creation. It is a dress form made out of wood from Walmart. I've been doing these since, I was looking back, and I've been doing these dress forms I think since October of last year, but anyway, this is my latest one. I love working with them. Okay, what I did was, here's the whole project. It is a sea fairy. It's my version of a sea fairy. I wanted to do a mermaid, but I wanted wings, so I ended up doing a fairy instead. But anyway, I painted the dress form in aqua blue or turquoise or whatever, I don't know. And I went and used some fabric and some burlap. I used this brown burlap and did a corset on it with it. And then I used some strips of organza that had little specks of glittery stuff, as you can see. See that? And I used some shimmery. The reason why I used this is because I wanted it to look like little droplets of water, which I bought at Joann's Fabric in two colors, in like this color and a bluish color. And then here I used some shimmery paper, fabric, and a blue and a green. I wanted to give the impression of wet, of it being wet, and I did strips and glued them to, actually I sewed it up here a little bit together, just to gather it together, and then I glued it around the dress form. Then I used netting, and this netting I got at Michael's. Let me see if I can zoom in. As you can see that, the netting. And went ahead and added some seashells of all colors and sizes. See that? A starfish, seashell. I found this charm in my stash. I thought it worked real good, like so. I used these buttons. See how these little, shiny buttons, I have them around. I used those. I wanted an effect of fish fins, the fins, the gills of the fish or whatever. I wanted that impression with those buttons, and I used little flowers and another charm here, and another little chain thingy that I found in my stash that says wishes, and little pebbles to make them look like droplets of water. As you can see that, I had a couple of different sizes, like so. Let me turn it around. Here is again a couple of charms, a little seashell charm and a little fish charm. Notice the wings. The wings I made out of acetate. I put, let me get them up close. See that? I went ahead and used stickles, and then in order to dry them I used my embossing tool, and it warped the acetate paper, which I knew it would, but I wanted to see how, I've never done it before, and I wanted to see how it would work. So it warped it, so it looked kind of cool. I kind of liked it. See? I don't know if you can see it because it's clear, so you can barely see it. Let me turn and I put a little bit of netting here and some seashells. Let me turn it around so you could see. See that? See the wings? Okay. So that's basically what I did, my little sea fairy. I hope you all like it, and I hope I've inspired you to do something like way out there. I wanted to, I was in the nature, with the Mother Nature fairy, and now with my sea fairy, I just was all out for nature stuff. So, well, I hope you guys like it, and if you guys have any questions, just feel free to give me a call. Give me a call, I'm sorry. I'm not paying attention to what I'm saying, but okay. Just let me know, contact me, and I will try to answer any questions you have. The seashells I got at Michael's, the netting I got at Michael's, and even the little flowers I got at Michael's, and the fabric I got at Joann's. And the buttons, these buttons, I got at Joann's. Oh, and I also used moss, like so, to make it look like seaweed, trying to make it look like seaweed. Didn't like it too much, so I just put a little tiny bit. But okay, ladies, hope I inspired you all to do something, you know, creative, and I hope you enjoyed my creation, and thanks for all the comments in advance, and hope to see some more goodies. I need to get inspired again. So take care, have a good one, and have a good weekend too. Bye bye.